Everybody, my name is Kills McCool, and I don't normally do this, but I wanted to do a review of my latest game, Revelations 2, and I thought it was a really good game. I thought it was a really good game. It had a lot of really good things about it, like the story. The story was pretty good. You know, it kept you wanting more, right? As soon as it ended, it knew how to end where you wanted to see what was gonna happen next. It had the right amount of what's that? It had a cliffhanger. It always ended at a cliffhanger, and it had that spunk that you wanted. It's like, damn, I want more. It kept you going. It had a hook, and it kept on reeling you in. It was really good, and it had a lot of twists, like when you found out that Barry was 6 months ahead of Claire and Myra's story. So at the end of the episode, you find out that you're 6 months late. You found out that Claire and Moira are lost in this island 6 months after they got kidnapped, and that was amazing. That was crazy. I'm not gonna spoil anymore. I'm sorry but this is a review that I wanted to do, and I'm not gonna spoil anymore. If you want to know what happens, there's gonna be a link in the description below. It's gonna be a whole playlist of all of them, so you could just roll by them. As for the characters they had their own unique thing about them. Which I hated Myra in the beginning. I hated her ass. I wish death on that bitch. I fucking hated her.
Well, you should stop being a little bitch. He saved your life. Fucking whorebag. I'm an asshole. You fucking jeopardized this whole team just so you could be safe. I think you should be a little more grateful, you fucking hoe.
And I'm sorry if I curse or I say anything offensive, but that's how I am. You know, I curse. That's my vocabulary, and I know I have to fix it. And I apologize to the audience that I have. But I hated her. I hoped death on her. She talked so much shit about Barry. It was incredible.
You say, hey, extra life, and he goes right, just so he can feel like he knows better. Yeah, my big brother was like that growing up too. I fucked up one time and I didn't need his help to feel bad.
I swear, yo, she pisses me off every time. Every time. Every time she talks about Barry, it's always something bad. Every time she talks about Barry, it's something bad. I just feel like she's a rebelling teenager, and she's a fucking grown-up. Come on, grow the fuck up already. Claire did.
And I hated the fact that she used curses like it was just like I don't even know how to explain her curses, which is weird. She says the weirdest curses, like what is it? Holy shit on a stick or something like that. What kind of barrel wet shit? And that she did, like, what the fuck are you talking about? What language did you learn this from? But you know, deeper down the line, Barry explains Myra, and Myra explains Barry. You know, they explain each other. So while you're playing as Myra and Claire, you learn about Barry more and more, a little bit more about his story. And then when you play as Barry and Natalia, you learn more and more about Myra and her story. You learn backstory from each of them. It was really unique. In playing them, you learn about the other character. It was really good. As for Claire, though, I had a problem with Claire because I felt like she was so generic in this story. I felt like she was no different than any other person there. I felt like they didn't give her much because since you knew her, like, oh, she's Claire from Resident Evil 2 and Code Veronica, you don't need to know much. Boom. They just send you in with her, like she's someone from TerraSave. She's kind of a professional now. She does things like, oh, we're gonna have to get out of here and we have to do this. She became like a badass. But I felt like they needed more character for her. I don't know. I didn't like her character. That was me. That's me. That's my opinion. But I loved Natalia. Natalia had one of the craziest backstories. You know, she had a lot of things done bad to her, and if you haven't seen or like saw any of the pictures or know anything of the story, I will spoil a little bit. The chemical that, or the virus that they sent inside your blood, it activates through fear, and the bracelets that they all wear are register your fear level. So green, you're not even afraid. You know, orange, your anxiety, and red is panic. You're in total fear, which makes you turn. And if nobody noticed, Natalia has a red bracelet, so she's totally mutated, but nothing's wrong, nothing's happening. So it's crazy. And then you have she has like the best aspects of her, and that puts me into gameplay. As when you're playing as Barry and Natalia, you can switch between the two. Natalia, she could see the silhouettes of zombies or monsters through the walls, which helps you a lot. And you can see the special points where you need to shoot inside a monster's body. With her ability, she'll show their weak points.
Aha. Alright, so you could use the little girl to pinpoint its weak spot.
I apologize, Dad. Got a little, because I'm not doing this scripted. I'm doing this on the top of my head. This is all coming from me, and I will get stuck and here and there, because remember, I'm still starting out as even a YouTube gamer, you know, a commentary or whatever. I'm still new to this. I'm brand new, and I'm still trying to do this as good as possible. And I apologize if I'm stepping out of boundaries or I'm being unprofessional, but I want you to know that I'm real, and I'm approaching this from me, not from anything else. Me. And she can also, if you she could pick up bricks. That's her only means of defense. And when you're playing as Barry, she'll throw the brick at a zombie or a monster. Depending on what it is, it'll show the weak point if it's that type of monster, or it'll stagger the zombie, letting you able to do a follow-up attack on a zombie. As for Myra and Claire, you could blind the monster with Myra with the flashlight, and they'll get stunned, and Claire could do a kick, and you could do the follow-up crowbar.
Claire? Thank you, Claire. See, you were focusing. Oh, shit. You saved my life, Claire. I'm eternally grateful.
And in that aspect, I really loved. It was really good. But there were some points where Claire her AI didn't register anything, and she would stay still in one point, which got me upset. And if anybody saw in my videos beforehand, I really got pissed off, and it was an annoying process.
Gotta fucking use it, because these bitches don't know how to fucking communicate with each other. They're fucking stupid. Fucking hate this shit. Fucking communication is bad. Fucking, when you see the fucking character go into the animation, kick Claire, click, he's right fucking in front of you. You can see, focus, 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 focus.
And as for gunplay, it was actually pretty good.
I'm Cuban, B. Yeah, and that was.
I really enjoyed playing. I really enjoyed playing it. The gunplay wasn't that bad at all. It was perfectly fine. The accuracy was perfectly good. It was well done. Put it that way.
Me. People like headshots I see though. Oops. Like an inch. Inches. I hate when I do that. I miss by inches. And I get the wall.
Not any safer down here.
The wall
Okay?
isn't safe from Kills Me Cool. You could take that up. you could take my word on it.
As I had a little problem with the evading system, I felt like I should have been able to dodge at certain points.
Dempsey roll. Dempsey roll. Dempsey roll, nigga. What?
But hey, it's the game creators thing. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I don't know anything. As for everything else, that brings it. That's my phone, by the way. If you heard it. As for everything else, that's pretty much what I got out of it. And now I'm gonna bring that's my criticism of the game, and I'm gonna throw my fan side of me. The Resident Evil love inside of me says that this game shouldn't have a Resident Evil title. This game doesn't deserve a Resident Evil title. If anybody remembers, Capcom back in the days was the shit. It was always B. I remember playing Resident Evil on the PlayStation 1. Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 2 is still my favorite sequel. My favorite sequel in the whole game is Resident Evil 2. I love that game. Out for the N64 and the PlayStation 1. I love that shit. Going forward, my point being is that this game is not horror. This game is not survival. This game is completely the opposite. You can survive. You can upgrade your guns. And this is my point of view. If you're gonna make a horror game, why would you let yourself upgrade ammo? I mean your guns. Why would you let that happen? If you're in a horror game, you have to survive with the bare minimum. With the bare minimum. That means you go there with a handgun. I got a handgun now. Oh snap, I found a shotgun. Awesome. But you don't get those extra abilities where you get to put a fucking stock on your shotgun, or a damage plus on your shotgun. That's not how survival horror works. The survival horror works if you're scared of going through a door. You won't be scared of going through a door if you upgraded your gun to a certain level. That's what didn't scare me, and this might get a lot of people mad at me, but Dead Space, everybody says Dead Space 1 and 2 were scary as fuck. I never found them scary. You know why? Because I would always have my plasma cutter upgraded all the way up, or I would have the Pierce gun, or whatever the fuck it's called in Dead Space 2. Those guns would be upgraded all the way to up, so it would be one shot KO, 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 one shot KO. It wouldn't matter. They'll die in a flash. It wasn't even funny. It's like, okay, this is not scary. If I can kill everything with ease, why is it scary to me? That brings me to Resident Evil Revelations. If I'm just getting headshots and shotgunning, what's scary about this? What's scary about having monsters run at you with whatever the fuck it is, and you have a shotgun and you could just blow them away, or a submachine gun and just shoot at them until they fucking die? I feel like when you create an abundance of enemies and give your your characters, an abundance of ammo, you're just leading your game to an action game. You're not giving your customers or your players any room for horror. And this may sound crazy, but it's scarier when you only have 1 or 3 things to worry about at the same time. When you have an army of things to worry about, it doesn't become horror, it becomes unrealistic. And then, if that ever happens, if you have to face it, then it becomes unrealistic. If you don't have to face it and you're running out and like, oh my god, a whole bunch of enemies and you have to leave that area, then that's horror. Then there's, oh shit, I don't have enough bullets or ammo or whatever to face that much enemies. But when the creator of the game actually sends that much enemies at you and gives you that much ammo to face them, then it's not a horror game. It's just an action game. A game not meant for horror. I don't know how many times I'm going to say it, which way or not. It's not a horror game. You kill horror when you send a whole bunch of enemies at you and give you a whole bunch of ammo. It doesn't work. But I feel like Capcom took the characters from Resident Evil, put them in Revelations, and subtitled this game Resident Evil. So this game actually is Revelations 2 Resident Evil. It's not Resident Evil Revelations, baby girl. I'm sorry to tell you. But that being said, I like what they did with the story though. I like how they continued. They gave a lot of fan service with Barry and a cool ass mansion at the last episode.
It had to be a mansion, right?
It's like a movie. I wish I could live here.
Speak for yourself. I've had my fill of mansions.
References.
And Barry with his wisecracks, and then Claire did a reference to the Jill sandwich, which was amazing to me, made me giggle a little bit. But all in all, I'm sorry I rambled on there for a second, I apologize. But all in all, this game, I think my final verdict for this game, my top dollar will be a 7 out of 10. Now, why I say 7 out of 10, I kind of ranted there how it's not Resident Evil, and that's exactly why I got deducted 3 points. Well, actually, it got deducted 2 points. It got deducted 2 points because it's not its old school Resident Evil-esque ways, but it's not exactly Resident Evil 6. It's not Resident Evil 6 at all, so I'm not even worried about it. I was having a ball with this game. I wasn't having a bore fest with Claire Redfield and Pierce. Oh, excuse me, did I say Claire? I meant Chris. But, it was really good. It was really good. I had fun. I loved the story. I like what direction they went. And I felt a little bit like they forced the new enemy on us because they wanted a new one. They wanted a new version of that character, so they invented that character. You'll see what I'm talking about if you actually watch my my playthrough, and I really do recommend it. It's really funny. It's really funny, and it's a really good story. And you won't watch it in a day. It's actually it's fairly long, so I suggest watching in parts if you ever do watch it. And I'm wearing a Superman shirt because it's the shirt I wore in the first Revelations video, so I decided, hey, why not? You know, makes sense. And besides, I just got this shirt and it fucking looks awesome. And I want to end this video with me saying I want to thank the people who have subscribed to me, and I want to thank the amount of people who have viewed my videos. I really do appreciate every view, and I'm not here for the views and the subscribers. I'm here for, you know, to give you guys a walkthrough of my videos. People who don't know what to buy nowadays, sometimes they have to look at video game walkthroughs and have to see what the game is. You know, I'm doing this for fun, and I'm doing this for the people who don't know whether to buy it or not. Whether it's people who can't buy the video game and just, okay, let me just watch this video. Oh snap, this game is really good. I'll pick it up when I can. I don't do this for the subscribers, and I don't do this for the subscribers or the like the fandom. I do it for fun, you know. I like playing video games. But video games is my passion, and I'm I'm an amateur at it. Obviously, it's my little dormitory. Well, you know, my little room. I live with people, so if you hear them, I apologize greatly. Again, I'm just starting out. I don't have those super cool padding on the walls or anything. And thanks a lot for watching. I am so sorry. I am so unprofessional. But shut up! Gall. Anywho, God, where was I? But in all reality, I want to thank everybody for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I don't know how to express myself really. This is like I'm an antisocial person, so me talking here is kind of building that up, you could say. And I want to thank everybody who actually watched my videos and watched my hour and 30-minute long videos, and the people who actually subscribe to me. It's really awesome to, you know, to feel like, you know, you have people who like to watch you. So thanks a lot for watching, and I hope you guys think this is a really good video. And if you liked it, please press that like button. And if you want to see more of my videos and can't wait for more, remember, you can always click that subscribe button, and more videos will pop up on your email, whatever it is. Like, oh snap, son, Kills Me Cool has another video. Oh. So tell me in the comment section below what I forgot to put in. You know, I forget a lot of things. I'm actually a very forgetful person, and this is not scripted. This is just straight from what on the top of my head. So maybe I missed some things. If I did, let me know in the comment section below. Tell me how I did on my little review and / little warmth thing I did. I like you guys. Stay up, guys. Have a good one, guys.
Woo! 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 Woo!